You know, unfortunately, we live in a time where just having difference of opinion or being honest and transparent and vulnerable, it can push people away. And so, you know, I really want to challenge that with this platform. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what G does. And this is some G, you heard. I got a soundboard. I got more sounds. I still got to get that finalized, but we got a few we going to play with. I wish I had cleaner audio of that Diddy on Making the Band. If you got it, let me know, because I ain't taking no interjections, you heard. But let me take a sip of this Old Hillside before we get started, man. We 7 minutes in. Perfect. All right, that's another thing to mention, man. These podcast episodes will not always be 20 minutes, 30 minutes, even an hour. They won't always be just me. Sometimes I'll have guests, whether that be in person or virtual. I'm having people call in to have conversations. So it'll look a little different every episode. Don't expect the same thing week to week. The one consistent thing that you're going to see is G. You heard? This is the G podcast. Y'all better get ready. Let's intro this thing. Music is impeccable, man. Shout out to 2J. Oh. Hey. Yeah. Yeah, man. This is the G podcast where we focus on family, friendships, oh, man, I gotta run it back. Oh, well, let's do it again, baby. This the intro. Y'all heard it. Yeah. Yeah. This the G podcast. Make sure y'all subscribe. Hit that like button. This the G podcast where we focus on family, friendship, finances, freedom, and our future. You heard? And everything else. And so I really created this podcast, and the whole goal of this thing is to ultimately give everyone an insight or a tool where after you listen to an episode of this podcast, you have something that you can use to help your family, to maybe strengthen your friendships, to maybe improve your finances, and ultimately exercise your freedom and put you in position to have a stronger future. And that was nice. Let's give it up for G. Wow. All right. Now, so y'all might say, what type of podcast is this and so forth? Ultimately, it's a diverse situation. You're going to see me solo. You're going to see me talking to guests. And ultimately, we'll see how it evolves, but I do strive to have in person. This is just the beginning. This is literally day one. So we documenting everything. You're going to see the growth. You're going to see the progress, but this is our starting point, and hopefully we can grow it to a point to where we have in-person guests, but we're definitely going to have guests via over the phone. We'll see what's up with some virtual video, but the one consistent thing throughout this will be G, hence the name of the podcast, the G Pod. I'm also going to try my best to keep it as censored as possible, meaning I'll keep it edited. Not to say I'm not going to say what I say. We're just going to make sure we edit the content, not flood the social media with the cursing, right? Got my uncles and aunties in the background. I want them to listen to this too. All right. So